So, I pissed myself in the geology building.
We're finally
I'm
getting to
fucking
there.
sorry. No. The story has changed then because
What?
you said it was right at
That's
your
right.
door.
Either you
No.
pissed yourself. No, that's
Yes,
what you said.
No, that is exactly
No,
what you said.
That's what you said.
No, I said on my way home, I pissed myself.
No, you said you
No.
opened the door to your home and you looked down and
No,
you pissed.
no.
He said in the garage.
No, pause. I very specifically said in the yes, because
in the garage at your apartment complex.
No, because I had to drive. That's why I pissed in the front of my pants so I could sit down. Why would I drive?
That's why. No, I thought. No. I thought.
No. I very specifically told you that I pissed in the front so that I could sit down and drive. If I was
No.
home, I'm not driving.
No.
No, see,
is
what
not
I
the
thought
story
what
I was
happened
told.
was you finished your drive home, got out of the car, and like couldn't hold it, and you just pissed
Yeah.
yourself at home. That is
exactly what
that
you
is how
said.
I thought it was
No,
told
no,
to
no,
me.
no. I said on the way home. So I think you misinterpreted when I said garage. I think you interpreted that I pissed myself in the garage of my house. No, I peed.
Okay, this
such-
is a
Okay,
brand
so
new
we
story
can
that-
piss ourselves, but we can't tell stories properly. Welcome to the podcast.
No.
Welcome
I
to
very
this.
distinctly did not say on my way to the house. That's. I mean,
I,
like, when I was.
I
at
swear
home,
that is what
no.
I heard. But you
Okay.
lived it, so
All right,
you know what's right.
Yeah, this
it's
is-
just
this
we're
is
just
now a
relaying
fresh
what we
story.
heard.
This is now a fresh story for us too.
This is
so.
okay. So the reason why it's crazy is I've said this story to like 4 people, and you're the only one who who interpreted
Has
it
it
as
been different
garage
every
home.
time?
No, they all
It's
know
possible.
it.
They haven't listened to it twice.
No, I am defensive because I know for a fact that I said I
we're
peed
not.
to the front.
We're not debating how you pee.
No. I
We're
pissed to the front of my pants so I could drive. Why would you think I was home?
Because
I distinctly remember
Yeah.
not that basically. I distinctly remember there was an element where you got out of your car,
Yeah.
and then you were about to open your door, and that's that's like where you pissed yourself. Is
Yep.
what I remember.
Yep.
But again, I have
No,
no,
no, no,
other
no.
person you've told this story to corroborate besides
Basically,
Patrick.
what I said was on my way to the garage of the building, I realized I couldn't make it. And I was just like, well, shit, if I'm going to piss myself, I'm going to piss myself.
you had to. Okay,
So
hold on.
I
Hold
felt-
on.
There's-
This makes this way worse
It
because
does. It actually does.
I was under the assumption that like maybe you're leaving work, you got to go a little bit, but you're like, I'll be home in just a second, right?
Yeah.
You know, and like you're in the car, maybe you're stuck in traffic, right?
Nah.
And like you know things happen when you're in cars, and like you get to your apartment, and you're just like, fuck, I just gotta go, right? And then you just can't do it anymore. But this, you had to go pretty bad the second you left a building where you certainly have access to a bathroom.
Yeah. 100%.
That's
Yeah,
That's
literally.
nuts.
I had to pee real bad. I got up. I left the building. I got all the way to the garage area where the geology building is.
You pissed yourself on campus.
Yeah. I don't give a shit. It happens.
you heard at UCLA. There's not enough bathrooms, guys. We have to have more bathrooms.
Actually, you know what? Here's the thing. I can tell you exactly why I know I did not tell you the story because I said I went to the geology building and I looked at the map and it said there's a bathroom. And when I looked at it, there was no bathroom there. It was a
I don't remember.
administrative
I don't
building
remember
room.
any of this.
I'm not here to dispute your story, but I genuinely did not remember being told that.
This is hilarious because it is a meme in all of my like all of my group chats where they're taking pictures of like maps of fire escapes where the bathroom was listed and it's not a bathroom.
Okay, so like what
this-
I think
you're the only two
So-
that
so-
are claiming to have not heard the story accurately.
again, yeah, I'm pretty sure you didn't tell it. Like, I think I would be just like, oh, you're like probably right. I just forgot. But the fact that Patrick also doesn't remember,
Yeah, I
think
don't
just like
remember at all.
again, not saying that you didn't piss yourself in the geology building. You get to claim that. You get to own that.
No,
right?
I mean,
I'm saying I don't think you told us specifically. Like perhaps when you told the rest of your friends, you did tell them. I just don't remember that.
the reason why I think you guys are both mistaken because he thinks it was in the car of my bathroom. Sorry, in the car at my
No,
garage.
and you said the way that I remember it is that you told us that you got to your parking lot, basically in your apartment building, in the garage down, right? And that is where it happened.
Yeah, so I said I got to the park. I think you misinterpreted when I said I got to my parking lot. I meant parking structure 2.
I see. When I heard garage, I guess I assumed
So that's why I'm thinking.
I guess
that,
I assumed
like,
at your apartment building.
Yeah,
there
but
was
That
an
makes way
assumption
more
of
sense.
at my apartment building, but I never.
I think, but if you
So, yeah.
included, to be fair to us though,
Yeah.
if you included the geology building part,
Oh, I don't think I
Yeah,
told you
but-
guys geology building. For
Okay,
sure.
see, I
Yeah,
think
so
per-
I think that
I think we
probably
might
the
have filled in the
misunderstanding
gaps.
is, yeah.
Yes.
that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, but I think that's the fair interpretation because like I don't remember saying my apartment at all, but that's fair. Fine. Regardless, full story.
All right, here we
I
go.
went into the geology building to check for a bathroom, and I went to the map, and the map literally said here is a bathroom, and I go up
You
to
went-
that door.
You went to the geology building.
It's across from the parking structure too. There's like a doorway you can go through.
That's so close to the physics building.
You could just go back, right?
Yeah, at that point you just go back.
It's not. that-
Geology
yeah.
is like right next to.
Wait, I mean,
Okay.
actually, it depends, because like
No, it's
if
at the
you
bottom of the hill.
if you already made it to the bottom,
Yeah, I went out of the parking structure too. I crossed the street to the doorway.
I
yeah, so
see,
like
I
you
see.
entered the parking structure 2, and then you had to leave parking structure 2. The thing immediately across from parking structure 2 is for sure geology.
Yeah, yeah. So I checked the map.
That building is confusing. To
It's
be
fucking
fair.
insane.
I've had a teacher class in there. It was
Yeah.
it was tough.
But then I looked for a bathroom on the fire escape because it mentions them, and then like where the bathroom was, I went over and it just says like 4 personnel only.
Yeah,
And I'm like, oh,
they have
jeez.
some weird bullshit that they also did at my undergrad, which is like every like even or every odd floor had bathrooms only, but not every floor.
Huh?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a thing. I think it's
Yeah.
just like an older building thing. I don't know.
But
That's crazy.
regardless, I then walk out, go to the like parking structure. I guess I have to hold it till I get home, and I just could not. And that's why I said I peed in the front so I can sit and drive. Because I planned that. I'm like, I'm gonna get my fucking car dirty.
You can just I mean, okay, okay.
If
So
you're already at the point where you're like, I'm gonna piss in public,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's gonna happen. I have no control over it.
Yeah.
Why don't you just fucking pee on like a wall in the corner?
Because
of the
that's
parking
public
structure?
indecency.
I would rather piss in the bush near
One
the,
is public
Yeah.
indecency. One is like you tried your best. One is illegal. One is not.
Okay, so
Okay.
I'm not gonna get hit with a fucking charge.
Okay. All right.
yeah,
mean-
I wouldn't have rolled it that way.
Yeah.
Just so either if I was like I need to piss really badly, I'm going to like basically not let geology building win and like find that bathroom, right? Or if I'm like fuck this building has no place to pee, then I'm probably looking for another building on campus to pee. But then the walk back, if I'm then the third step of thing I wouldn't do, right? I'm like, okay, I am going to fucking piss myself. I'm going to find like I think if you park on like the lowest level, right?
No, that's only
Not right now.
Not right now. I'm
Not right
on
now?
the 5th level.
Okay. So I would reach the lower level of the parking structure, like through the underpass path.
Mhm.
And in the underpass path, I think if you walk over to the lower level, the other side, there's like that like big slope with the bushes on it. That's where I'm going.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep.
Yeah,
Easy.
because like you're underneath like where
Yep.
most people are like driving
Mhm.
and stuff. If I wouldn't piss in the bush at the same level as like the same ground level as like the first floor of geology across from like
Mm-hmm.
that's like
Yep.
too visible
no, that
unless
was
it's
too-
like I don't know like 1 a.m. and there's absolutely no one on the street.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that's my play by play.
Yeah. Anyway, continue.
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
you have to go. It's happening.
yeah, I
Right.
just pee, and then I'm like, but I strategically pee such that it's fully contained in the front of my pants, so I can sit down. And
Okay,
not
so
have
sorry, I
anything
have to
happen.
ask like as opposed to like
Yes,
pee in the front as opposed to like the back or like
because if you pee right in your underwear, it's just gonna go everywhere, and then it will like soak into your butt area.
okay, so you
So I
you
held my cock to the side.
to the side.
Onto the thigh, and I just peed onto one of my legs. In fact, only in the front, contained.
Nice. Okay, so that is what you mean because I'm like, so as far as I understand, like penises are like frontward facing, so like that is by default what is happening, right? But that's
Yeah,
fair.
yeah,
You
yeah.
have some.
'Cause if
you
you're
have
right
some
in the
tech.
middle, you got the like.
You've got some tech.
Yeah, you gotta.
I see.
It's fucking dying.
So like maybe we should just get you like
Diapers.
Depends.
well, I wasn't going there yet, but you can. You
The
don't have to
crinkly
tell.
kind.
Yeah, sure. Just the best kind for you. But I was thinking like bottles, just emergency bottles. But if you want to go straight to the diaper,
I
that
still
was
think- Amazon
I
worker
think
route.
honestly this was a freak accident where like I I think that was the day where I had like a metric fuck ton of coffee and then also a Red Bull in the morning. And I think my body's like, okay, you've had so many diuretics that you're going to piss yourself.
Sick.
Yeah.
Damn.
We love Red Bull here.
Just go before you leave physics.
Yeah,
Just
but I thought I
plan
could
every
make it.
time.
I thought I
Plan
could
every
make it.
time.
Do we need to make sure you pee before you leave?
My
That'd be
aunt would
funny.
do this. She would like make all of the people pee before getting in her car. Be like, no,
It's not happening here.
yeah, it's not
Yeah.
happening here. Yeah, just go to the bathroom real quick, and then we can get in the car. It's all
Yeah.
right.
I have peed many a time in a bottle in my car.
That's crazy.
Shit.
That's crazy.
Have you never done it?
Fuck no.
I don't think I have. I think maybe once as like a child, but I think I might have been like infant and not bottle. So it might have just been diaper when it was like super.
No, I've done the Amazon worker special.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Have you seen some of those bottles in Westwood? But
Yeah.
have you seen them? They're just around. They're just piss bottles on the street.
I have not.
It's crazy.
I have. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
if you go anywhere in like downtown LA too.
I was gonna
it's
say.
everywhere.
So the only
Mhm.
thing I've seen. Oh my god! Sorry, I just got the 1,000 yards there. I'm still thinking. It was like the stairway from hell.
Oh.
Absolute hellhole. So like I like to park in Koreatown, right? There is like nary a space for parking because everyone is there and also no one can find a fucking spot. And so whenever we want to go eat, like me and my like dance friends, we like to go eat after dance or something. Like, okay, let's park and let's go to like this place near this plaza. Like all of the places we like are like near this one same plaza. So I like to park in this place called Equity Plaza because it's free parking. And basically in Equity Plaza, the first like ground level is all reserved. You can't park there. P1 reserved, can't. P2, P3. I think
So you're just
P5
going
and lower.
underground.
I think P5 and lower you can park for free without any problems. But the
damn.
benefit of this is that you have an elevator, right? And so
A
we
car
park.
elevator? Or-
No.
Oh, people
Like a
elevator.
people.
Oh,
You
okay.
park
Alright.
down there, and then you people elevator up
Okay.
as the person,
Okay.
right? And then you walk over, which is
Dude,
crazy.
Car elevator would be sick though.
I
Don't want that.
think
ever.
that would be, but like I have
You
to
mean
get
you
out
put
of the
yourself
car
in the
to like
elevator?
eat the food, right?
Yeah.
That's just not. That's
No.
crazy. That's just not the first. Oh my god.
Car elevator goes up, mechanical arm drags you,
I-
and like efficiently packs you with all the other guests. And
Yeah,
in your
yeah,
car.
Okay, so
yeah.
I think I'm just the crazy person today because I can't understand a story and I also can't be understood in my story. I don't know. I think I need to reevaluate like everything.
I'm so sorry.
okay.
I'm so sorry.
So anyway, there's this people elevator. I'm specifying for the audience now that you can take from P5 and below up to the first floor and get out. And as a human, go inside of a restaurant and eat. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So our alien fans really love that one. Anyway, so instead of doing that though, like I usually would, both the elevators in the building were down. I'm like, oh, that sucks, and I don't want to walk up like the ramp all the way back up because that's really long. And we're like, oh, there's a stairway in the back of the building. Like, okay. I open the back and it's like dark and it's gross and it's a little stinky. I'm like, okay, well this is like expected, but it's like not super duper gross. And so for some reason, the stairway of hell is like less gross on the bottom and more gross towards the top. So as we ascended further and further up, I guess towards hell in this case, it's just getting stinkier and stinkier. And I'm really like, what the fuck is this? And then
The
between
reverse Dante's Inferno.
that's right, P2 and P1. Oh my god, holy shit! That is the worst fucking shit I've ever seen. Like there's like, I almost want to censor myself, but let's just fucking go. There's just like multiple bottles of like piss, like either full and like knocked over, and like shit stains on like a bunch of things as well.
my
It was just
God.
absolutely disgusting. Like P1, like to the ground level was like, I like legitimately was like, oh my god, like I might get nightmares from this. It was really fucking bad.
Yeah, no, if you go that direction, anywhere like downtown LA, stairwells are nightmares.
the kicker is, right, after all of this, we go get our food, we come back, and we're like, I'm never going that way. Let's never go down that stairway. And we're like, let's just walk the ramp. It'll be the long way around. And, like, I just felt so stupid because on the way down, they have cut out a little, like, stairway in the middle of, like, the ramp downwards. Imagine, like, the ramp crossover like this. And, like, in the portion with the least elevation difference, right, you just cut and you make a stairwell here in the center of the building. You're like, oh, that's smart. You should go that way. So anyone who parks in Equity Plaza, never ever fucking go in the back. Okay. Jesus Christ.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Rough.
I mean, there was that one, not as bad at all. This was fine. Well, fine compared to other standards, but like it was still horrifying. At Daymop, remember? Did you ever go with Grant? Like whenever we parked in the parking structure across from Daymop, if you went into the stairwell, it was so bad.
Really?
Really? I think I've parked. Yeah, I think day one I went with Grant, and it was the stairwell seemed okay, but maybe I
think
maybe
one
it
of
was
the
a
later
different
days. It was bad one of the days. Even Zach was just like, "Fuck, I'm taking the elevator for a stair." You know, just a one set of stairs. Like, no, nah.
Yeah, that's fair.
The gross thing I remember about Fort Worth was like we were on the way over to grab that coffee outside of the convention center.
Oh yeah,
right.
I remember.
Oh,
And we passed by this like garage where like big industrial trucks were coming in and out, and it smelled like the worst thing.
oh yeah,
I've
it
ever
was
smelled in my
pretty
entire life.
bad.
It was so
Oh,
bad.
the worst thing.
Like I don't know what it was, but like I was about to puke. Like
Oh.
something about that smell in particular was just like.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was.
You
it
would
was
not
tough.
have like the stairway to hell.
Stairway to hell.
Probably not. No. But I've eaten a It's weird because I've eaten a skunk jelly bean, and that
Oh.
didn't make me puke. But
That's
that
crazy.
smell, it was like,
Yeah.
I was closer to puke.
Really?
With
I
that
I thought it
than
was
skunk
bad. I wasn't
jelly
like,
bean, yeah.
oh, I'm gonna like yak or anything.
I think even. I don't know, but I know that once we both passed over it, I think there was like a big waft that hit
Oh.
him really hard.
Oh,
It was bad.
big
but,
yikes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Coffee was solid.
Coffee was pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, I probably should have gotten something. I had so much coffee that day.
What were they called? They're like Liberty Boys or Sons of Liberty Coffee. I
We're the
think I
Liberty
remember that.
Boys. Hell yeah,
Liberty
brother.
Boys.
Nice.
So I watched the Republican National Convention while you guys were on your way here.
Of course you did.
And Trump gave. So first of all, Hulk Hogan was a guest speaker.
No, the fuck
oh
he
my
wasn't.
God.
Yes, he was.
No,
and,
the
and
fuck he
Trump
wasn't.
gave him a little air kissy.
Can you Google?
You should look it up. Look it up. Trump gave him a little air kissy.
This is happening live.
This is happening live. So while they're looking it up, I'm gonna keep going. So first of all, Hulk Hogan gave a speech. Then Trump's son gave a speech, which was fucking hilarious. Not notable. Just,
See, so
you
like,
know.
I know this is common, but I just
Probably on
wanted
Twitter,
I
too,
just
maybe.
wanted to know that like, the first thing you see on YouTube search is one of the top results is Hulk Hogan racist rant audio full video, and not Hulk Hogan speaks at Trump's thing.
He also kissed a firefighter helmet.
Don't give.
I'm
leaks.
sorry.
Don't give leaks.
I'm
Look
sorry.
for
Twitter-
Hulk Hogan Trump kissy.
Oh my god. Oh
Just
my
look up Hulk
God.
Hogan. I'm pretty sure Hassan retweeted it or tweeted it.
Oh
Did he?
my
Okay.
God. This is gonna be in my search algorithm.
Yes, it is.
No.
Oh, it's right here.
Yes. Look.
Fist pumps. Fist pumps.
Kiss.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Show it to Will. Show it to Will.
Oh.
So,
I don't want. Okay.
fist bump. Kissy.
Hell yeah, brother.
so first of all, that was it. Second, then Don Jr. came out and he did his whole spiel and he like sucked off Trump basically. But then
Incest on the stage. Hell yeah.
I mean, it's the
I mean,
Trump
he's done
family,
that,
aren't we
yeah.
surprised. And then who came after him? Oh. This story is incredible. So you know who Dana White is, right?
He's like the UFC,
UFC
guy.
No, I
He's
don't.
like the organizer for the UFC or
Oh,
something.
Yeah, he
organizer.
was on vacation, and there's a very famous video of him being on vacation like 3 days ago, literally just beating the shit out of his wife in a bar. Like, just straight up punches her.
Jesus Christ.
It's a terrible video. And then this dude goes, yeah, Trump's team called me to be here, and I said I can't leave my wife and kids. I'm on vacation with them for the first time in years. And then he's like, but I came anyways because Donald Trump, he's my guy, and he was so nice on the phone. He said, don't worry about it if you're on vacation, whatever you need. And then so Dana like says all of this. It leads into Kid Rock giving one of his god-awful songs that just hurts every part of your soul listening to it because he's terrible. And then Trump comes on stage, and he talks about all sorts of shit, but the Dana White thing is insane.
It is.
He goes, my team called him, and then he said he's on vacation with his wife and kids, so he corroborates all of that. And then I called him back, and I said, don't you worry about it, Dana. No, so he doesn't say. He just says his team comes over, and he's like, well, he was my first, second, and third pick. And then he says, no, 30 minutes later, my aide came back and said Dana called back. His wife told him that he has to be here to give this speech.
Yeah,
so
his wife's like, out. Get this psycho away from me.
And then he goes, she's a good wife. She's great for him. They love each other. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening?
Yeah, the stupid ass president called me to stop beating my wife. I can't handle it.
Okay,
what the fuck is this guy? What the fuck is this guy?
He's like, easiest opponent I've ever had. What are you doing? Like, fuck, dude. And then there was the firefighter, the guy who died at the rally. So he claims that he got his jacket and helmet on stage, but I'm pretty sure they misspelled the guy's name.
Oh no.
Dude, hell yeah.
Holy shit.
And then Trump goes over and kisses the helmet.
Wait, that wasn't a person?
No, that's the helmet and thing of the guy who died at the rally.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's such a shit show.
Yeah, so when you guys were on your way here, I was just glued. I'm like, this is awesome. What the fuck is happening? I did not expect Dana White. I'm like, really?
How do we run like the most expensive circus known to man? Like, this is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, no one asked, right? Like, we don't have to do this.
No, we don't. It's crazy.
Go watch The Bear or something. Like, please, like,
favorite...
enjoy yourself. Oh my god.
God, I hate making food for customers.
My favorite part of all of this is that, like, they're in Milwaukee. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I didn't almost say sorry, Wisconsin, not Milwaukee, but Milwaukee is in Wisconsin. Moving past that, they're in
cities
the city.
Can be within states.
They're in this city.
No, go on.
So they're in this city, but it's so confusing because they're like, "This is a great city. You're all perfect. You guys have the greatest city. It's beautiful here. Transportation." They have 3 basically borderline socialist guys who run the entire city and have like upgraded the city, and it's so weird.
Really?
Yeah. Like they have, I think they're like basically socialists. They work for the Democrats, but they're basically socialists. And like they lowered the rent in the city. They increased like public transportation. They reduced the number of cars and all that shit. So it's like insane to me that this dude, the Republican National Convention, is like praising what is effectively like the most left wing. They're so left wing that Democrats don't even like them. Like that's
well, anything good is like, oh yeah, I love that I did that, right?
Yeah,
guys? Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
So crazy.
I don't know. That seems very consistent with this bullshit. I don't know.
But yeah, what else was there for Republican National Convention that I'm thinking of that was hilarious? The Marjorie Taylor Greene said that she saw an angel protect Trump during the shooting.
It's so true.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
only he can have that level of plot armor with that, you know. So
yeah, no. Did you see that? She's like, yeah, it was beautiful. There was an angel there, and then the flag folded into the shape of an angel. I'm not joking. Republicans have brain rot. And
Dude,
it's insane.
The drugs that she must be on are probably so good.
It's whatever
That's
her.
crazy.
It's whatever her like, sex guru gym guide.
Oh,
tells her.
that's right.
What?
That's right. Yeah.
So, Marjorie Taylor Greene, right? miss family values and all of these things, right?
Okay.
So what if I tell you that her husband divorced her because she was having sex with her, I think, polyamorous Buddhist guru who does CrossFit.
That's so based.
Yeah, that's her thing.
Oh hell yeah! I didn't know she was down for
She's
polygamy.
down for
That's
it.
so sick.
Yeah.
Holy shit! How many polykills do you think she's in?
Wow,
Wow, I just didn't know she was so open-minded like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Doesn't even ask for consent. That's some new wave shit. I think. That's crazy.
she's beyond experimenting. She's just taking it into her own fucking hands.
Damn.
She's fucking crazy.
They really do got the better characters on the right side, though. That's cool.
The content is better. It certainly is better.
Yeah, we just have a geriatric corpse right now.
It's
Yeah,
so
I mean, they
sad.
got angels and polykills. Like, I think we're losing here, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see that he's posturing to drop out by the weekend?
Yeah. Yeah, I heard about that.
It's crazy.
I did not see that.
I'm absolutely unsurprised.
I mean, he's 800 years old and he's pulling behind everyone.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Yeah. And he's got the cove.
He does have COVID. And apparently he's still going to meet with Netanyahu.
Oh, Pog, we have a chance.
Dude, yeah,
dude,
we
we gotta
have
get
a
him
chance.
now.
He's delivering. He's delivering it.
We're closing them in a chamber by themselves for a little bit and then see what happens.
Oh, man. But yeah, what's going on?
I don't know. We're just chilling. It was a good week for the most part. I don't know. We got a laser. I'm very excited. I'm so excited.
He was obnoxious for like the entirety of the week. Just
Whatever,
staring,
dude.
like copy pasting tracking order over
Dude,
and over and over
shut
again.
up, man. Whatever. I was excited. You ever get excited about something?
Nerd.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Oh man.
But yeah, no, it's here now. I'm excited. Super excited.
I
You've had a hell of a week.
Yeah, I
in
wanted
much
to hear.
less interesting news, I found my AirPods.
No
Where were they?
Yeah, I was wearing them today, but I didn't make a scene out of it because I'm just like that.
We should have noticed.
Yeah.
We're
It's
bad
okay.
friends.
Yeah.
That's all right.
It's like when your girlfriend gets a haircut and then you're like, you just-
Oh, I like the
you
color,
completely-
I think.
You're like, what? Something changed? Fuck. Is it your eyes? You changed eye
Oh
color.
my God.
Shit.
That's tough.
I must admit I have had one of these moments. I have.
No. So what happened was basically, it was in like the most obvious place ever. Apparently, it was so in between our couch and our TV. There's like this coffee table, and it was just under there. But like that was one of the first places I've checked. So I was like thinking about how I could not have seen it from that angle. Yeah. So that is the current leading theory.
Yeah, so
Where I think it was in some, but the problem is like I overturned like the entire like couch and like Chase as well to like look underneath, and sure enough it wasn't there. I like looked underneath like only under like one or two angles of the table, but like I don't think that my field of view would have been perfectly blocked multiple times to like not see. It was like if I had to draw like a square and like underneath, it was like underneath this side,
Mm-hmm.
and I looked under the table on this side and like this side, and so it seems kind of hard to miss. But I don't know. I might be built different in that way. Who knows? But I think the current working theory is that like it was not there like the past couple of days when I checked, and it simply got batted over there by the kitty. He's been getting a little fucking crazy these days.
he's been feisty.
He has been a little crazy. So
I
like
love him.
so the problem, right, is like not that like okay, I don't know where he's like squirreled it away and like revealed it. I appreciate him for doing that. Thank you. But his new move that he's learned was that like I was cooking at the start of the week to meal prep, right? And then the moment I start, like he's like chill the whole day. I'm home and all these things. And the moment I start, he's like, "Oh, like let me hop onto the counter, like the kitchen like island thing, and like you know."
He's a
just-
helper.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, well, I don't like you being on the counter, but that's fine, I guess. And I'm like, I'm not gonna like bring the spray bottle out yet because you're not sniffing at anything, so it's like fine. And then like I turn around and I'm like getting like the chicken out of like the fridge and everything, and then I'm like, oh, he's gone. I don't know where he is. And anyway, I just keep working, and then I bring my shit over to the oven, and then I look up, and sure enough, he's on the fucking So we have like a vent above our stove as people would do, and then there is like this sort of curved like square plate, that like catches like the smoke and whatever and like funnels into the vent.
Oh yeah.
And there's just enough surface for like a cat to be on there, so it seems. So he gets on there, and like I'm telling him to get the fuck off, basically. And he's not understanding me. And not only does he do that, he notices towards the top of the vent, right? There's like some holes up there, and he's like, "Oh, let me like grab at them, like tiny little holes." I'm like, okay, sure, you're gonna do that. So he like goes full stretch, right? Like he like doubles in length just so he could get this fucking thing, not to like do anything else, but to get this fucking hole, right? And he like digs his little claws into it. I'm like, okay, fine. Like I'm going to like get the stool and get you off now. So I get the stool and I look up, and he's like trying to leave, and he can't because his
He's
left
stuck.
paw little like claw is like
He's
clipped
stuck
into
him.
the fucking vent.
Yeah, he's stuck.
Like, oh my god, how did you like he's stuck and he looks like this. He's like staring at me, he's like dangling for fucking like
Fucking freak.
he's dangling that's what I call it. He's dangling for dear life, and he's like, what the fuck happened? Like, why am I like this? I'm like, I don't know, why are you like this? And I like, yeah, sure enough, I get this tool and I like, unhook him, and like the fucker gets back on like immediately, even though I put him on the ground. I'm like, okay, you know what? The spray bottle has been unused. I'm filling that shit up immediately, and like a couple shots, and he's gone. So, yeah, won't be seeing him anymore. Nope.
Welcome back to the yard, everybody.
But yeah, so that's a fun little tech that he learned.
That's so awesome.
I have a topic that I want both of your guys' inputs on before I talk about it, because before I came here, and you know, I cut myself, so I didn't want to cook, so I just like sat in Discord with my friends. But we came onto this topic because the new season of Age of Empires just dropped, and they're doing their placements, and they keep getting shit where like they'll get into a game and then people just drop them, like they leave, so they tank their MMR.
Interesting.
What are your guys' takes on tanking MMR?
Forbidden.
I agree.
Why? I want to know, like, what's your guys' reasoning? Because we got into this argument with one of my mutual friends. He's my friend. What am I saying? One of my friends.
Mutual now.
Zach and I are on the same page, and then Ray and I are different. Ray's like, well, I don't really care. Like, it's their Smurf accounts. They won't play on it very much. And I'm like, but it ruins, like, it ruins the balance of the game. And then, like, B, it, like, hurts all the new players coming in. But, like, I just want to hear you guys take a little bit.
Yeah, so, like, I think competitive integrity is pretty important in general, and I think, like, the problem is playing games like that and then, like, not caring is basically, like, either, like, win trading and, like, things like that is kind of, like, on the grounds to, like, getting banned, but, like, there's functionally nothing in these games that stops you from, like, logging in and then instantly just, like, turning your computer off, right? And so, like, there should be punishment for, like, harsher punishments for, like, leaving the game early, like in League, right? That one's even worse because you're, like, leaving 4 other people to dry if you do something like that. I'm trying to think of something where I've seen that this was, like, the meta, right? Because, so what I understand from this is, like, either you're trying to smurf or you can MMR manipulate. So both of these things are kind of like MMR manipulation.
Yes.
Where, for example, I haven't played in a while, but I used to play a lot of Hearthstone Battlegrounds. And a thing that you could do is basically at the start of the season, everyone's rating goes from, like, wherever you're at to 0, right? And so if you keep chain losing at 0, your hidden MMR goes down. And so, like, if your hidden MMR is like negative 2 billion or some shit, you queue into your games and you could just, like, jump up super high because you're just queuing into, like, scrubs, even though you're, like, you're functionally, like, maybe only, I don't know, top 20% player. You're playing in, like, the top 1%, like, MMR numbers wise. So I don't know. It just seems like it just screams to me either like they're up to something and it's not about like actually playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
And regardless of how you want to spin it, I want to play with people that also actually want to play in that moment.
Yeah.
That's
Thank
what
you.
it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You need to add? Because I'll tell you the reason why people do an AoE in a second.
So I don't know. I feel like it's just kind of like cheap in a way, right? Like I don't know. Your opponent, unless they're doing exactly the same thing, is like queuing into the game to play the game, right? And they like want to play against somebody that has a similar skill level to them, right? And you're removing yourself from that pool, right? Like on purpose because you want to have an easier opponent, right? Because so you're disrespecting them, right? And furthermore, like I know it probably doesn't matter on the scale of like 1 or 2 games, but like you're giving them a win, right? Which is something they didn't earn, right? So like they are now going to face on average a better player than where they were meant to be matched up against. So you're hurting your opponent. Like it may not be as much as I'm probably making it out to be, but like you're still doing
placements
that,
are big,
right?
Placements are big.
I just don't
And
think
like
these people care.
Scummy.
They don't.
Right? It's just shitty.
Yeah, so this is why people do it in AoE. It's really fucking annoying. So, I mean, there's always the one reason, like, oh, I want to have a low-ranked account to play with my friends. I think that's stupid. Just make a fucking Smurf and deal with it. And I have no issue with smurfing or having an ult, because usually what ends up happening is the more you play on it, you just end up getting placed where your main account is anyways. So unless you're purposefully, like, MMR manipulating, I don't really care.
Sorry, side tangent to that. So I've had that happen where my friend was really good at Overwatch, and he made an ult account. So at the time, it was still you had to pay. So he actually paid to have a second account to Smurf with us. But then he started playing on his Smurf by himself. Yeah. And then it got too high again. Yeah. And then he had to train int on purpose to like lower back down. It was just like,
I don't like that.
God
just buy another account.
Yeah.
Like,
well, also just like maybe like we could just not play ranked. Like,
exactly. Play normals.
Anyway, you were saying.
I know. But I'm just saying some people are like, they really want to play ranked. I used to have like a shit ton of CSGO accounts. If I ever got too high, I just made a new one. Whatever. But anyway, besides the point, like, so people will purposefully lose on their mains for 2 reasons, or 3 really. One of them is they're probably going to be boosting someone through the season, so they get paid to boost. So like or 2, they purposefully fill up the upper ranks with quote unquote bad players. They're not bad players; they're just not placed where they should be because they're gaining elo.
Yep.
And then what they do is they will queue up with their friend who's a Conqueror, for example, or like Diamond, and they'll be in Bronze, and then the average MMR will end up being you, and then but you're in Diamond now, so then they both win, and the Bronze guy gets like a fucking yeeted up to the top, and the other guy got an easy opponent, and he gets points to get into Conqueror.
Okay, wait. So I know that you can play in more than 1v1 mode, but is it 2v2 or is it 1v like
it's
1v1?
2v2, 3v3, or 4v4.
Okay.
And then 1v1 is by itself. That's their own ranking system.
Oh, sorry. I meant like 4 players all versus each other.
Yeah, no. A team of 4 versus a team of 4.
Okay.
But your ranking for 2v2 is the same as your ranking for 4v4.
Yes.
Okay.
Same. So 2v2, 3v3, 4v4 are all the same.
Yeah.
But 1v1 is separate.
Okay. I see.
So yeah, people will do this on purpose, and then they'll purposely like manipulate to get to Bronze, and then or like wherever, and then they'll play with their Diamond ranked people because the game has no separation about who can play with who, but the game will average out the MMR. But then all of a sudden, like last season, I had this happen really badly where we were really tryharding, like we were really going hard, and my friend was on his main, and his main is like a hair away from Conqueror, and then we queue into a game, 2 Conquerors, 1 Diamond, 1 Bronze, and then on our side 3 Diamonds, 1 Platinum. And then all of a sudden we get into the game, we're like, okay, we're gonna like we have our game plan, we're playing, and we go really hard for the Conqueror players,
right?
And then obviously the Bronze guy is also high Diamond, like Conqueror level,
like that,
and they win the game because we're not Conqueror. Like Conqueror is a whole different level of play, and these motherfuckers had the audacity to write in chat, "You guys are smurfing. You guys are too good for that rating." And we're like, you have a literal Bronze, like a literal fake Bronze in your goddamn game. And like Casey was streaming this. So we all like mass report these fuckers, and we
That's
send the clip
crazy.
into the AOE, and they're like, "Yeah." It turns out that the guy was just like the person who was bronze was ultimately like his account before was diamond, and he like purposely did this shit, and they all got banned. But I was so
Good.
pissed. I was just like, "What the fuck?"
That's crazy.
Like I genuinely don't understand like the fun of smurfing. Like having the knowledge that you inted on purpose or that you're like specifically on purpose playing in a level range that you can't be. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I would not get that much of a kick out of it. Like back when I was playing a little bit more League with my casual friends who are like around, I would say like bronze to goldish range. I was playing with them, and like our opponents are, you know, anywhere between that like rank or like plat, right? Or plat or like emeralds. I forgot what it was called. So like in that range, right? And so you could queue up into like 5 emerald players as like the high, or like 5 bronze players as the low. And so it like all the games felt extremely coin flippy of like if our opponents were like pretty good, like not all the lanes are gonna hold up, and we're just gonna fall over, and it's gonna be fine because like I don't care about winning like normals or anything like that. But like it doesn't, like I already don't feel super competitive, and also the reverse is also true. Like if we stomp them super hard, like I don't think I learned anything. I don't think I got any better. I was just like, I don't think they learned anything. Like there's like it's just like wasted time.
Yeah, you
know?
ruin the dynamic of the game. Like the whole reason why there's a ranked system is so that you get placed against people who are your equivalent fucking level.
Right.
And yeah, like if you have like a Smurf where you're like, oh, I'm just gonna play randoms, or I'm just gonna use this, or like, but like you actually try and you get up to a level that's similar to your main, and you're still like it's like your secondary account for practice. I'm okay with that shit. But like but basically like yeah, I agree. If you just make a Smurf to like pub stomp, what the fuck is the point? Like,
Yeah.
It's
go
just-
play normals. Who cares?
Yeah. I guess like maybe your friend just doesn't super care about like competitive integrity or something.
I get super confused. Well, their argument was it's not against the rules, and then we're like, it is against the
Yeah,
rules.
wait.
I mean,
That
the
is-
team you were against got banned for it.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So like, obviously, it is against.
And
the
then his
rules.
argument was like, how do you know it's they're actually like leaving on purpose versus they are
Because it happens at the beginning of the season. dog.
exactly
Like, come on.
we were like just saying, he's like, well, how do you enforce this thing? And it just felt very much like he was being a contrarian for the sake of being a contrarian.
We love that.
Well, because they want to get the benefit, right? Like that's,
yeah,
that's
because
why they're
because
arguing.
Zach and I
for
were
it.
annoyed. We're like, fuck. Okay, that's like so our accounts are already in like diamondish area. We have 3 wins on our placements just from people leaving, and like, what the fuck am I gonna do if like if I win? Like, I'm good enough to, let's say, win 2 of my placements like by solo carrying if I really tried. So that means like. If I play with my friends, I play with like Zach and Ray or whatever, and we really, really try, we can win like the next 2 games easily. So that means that would be 5 wins in like high diamond. The chances are that we're going to maybe get across that line into Conqueror is really fucking high. And that's going to feel like shit. Because like I didn't earn the Conqueror, like the literal highest rank you can get in this video game. That badge is going to be on my account. It's going to suck because like it's fucking annoying. I don't know. I don't like it. And then and Ray is like, well, just take the benefit. Like it's a win. Like you might get to Conquer. And I'm like, it doesn't matter, man.
Yeah,
it
I don't
doesn't,
like
man.
it.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think having the feeling of like actually dealing with challenge and then overcoming it, and then you're getting like your MMR gains, or like you actually like get up to that next tier of rank. Like I feel like, at least for me, that's the whole point of being able to show that off. Like, oh, I learned something. Like, for example, like a couple months ago when I like grinded League for that one like skin, because I bought a stupid pass. Yeah, and I played ranked, and like I speed ran it. I got to Emerald in like 20 games, which I'm like, damn, I still got it. Holy shit.
You still got it.
So no, I'm not doing that. But well, I kind of did that. Anyway, anyway, the one is like I'm like that lasted for like maybe half a second, and then I was like, well, I deadass didn't learn anything new. Like I just simply played the game as I usually would, and like got back to like dusted off the rust. But in no way was I like, oh, I got here because I actively improved at the game, and that's why I've like earned this like new tier, right? And the whole reason of me pushing to Emerald instead of Platinum in the first place was like, oh, they moved the ranks around, and so now Plat like functionally means it's lower than what Plat used to be. So if I'm Plat right now, that like bothers me in a way. Even though I haven't played ranked in a while, I'm like, I like wonder, you know. And then I was like, I had it in my brain for like a second of like, oh, what if I did the push? That's I feel like the moment you're actually trying to like learn something and get better at something though, that's when the number of games or i.e. amount of time you spend just grows exponentially because you're trying to figure that shit out.
Yeah.
So it's a long-winded way of saying like I agree, and like getting a rank with like no actual like I like grew as like a player feels extremely pointless.
Yeah, we're genuinely worried of like, what if we get fucking place Conk 3 or like I guess Conk 1 because the ranks are reversed in.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Well, like that would suck ass. Like it would be really bad. I don't know. We'll see.
All right, so the only way to balance this out is you queue into a game and you insta leave to like balance the whole system out, right? I think actually
that's actually what Zach says. Like, we just like leave the last two, and then I was like, no,
no, I'm not fucking doing that. I was joking. Ain't no way.
He meant he's like, well, what if like he tried to do the math? He's like, I just don't want to get to Conqueror. I was like, no, we shouldn't throw, and he's like, fine, we won't throw. But yeah,
I guess I'll have to just accept Conqueror. Damn.
But it feels bad.
No,
It does feel bad.
I agree,
yeah.
I agree.
But
Especially if that like, because like last season, I really wanted to get to Conqueror, but I couldn't get there. Like that, the grind from Diamond 3 to Conqueror 1 is fucking crazy.
If I can add something though, like I think fake MMR never lasts very long.
Exactly.
So like even if you feel bad that you like got like fake Conqueror, for example, like if you play enough games while having that title of fake Conqueror, like I feel like if you personally don't think you're that skill level, I'm pretty sure you'll get like kicked out of it pretty fast, right?
Yeah, but the problem is what Age of Empires does, it takes your highest rank of the season, and then that gets displayed as a badge forever on your account.
I see.
So if you ever get Conqueror once, you get like this whole thing, like you get like a profile picture, a thing that you get in, so your TC has like a little statue in the middle. That statue is based on where you ended last season. And like all of these things, I'm like, that would be real sucky.
I guess the only thing you can do then is in a later season just get Conk 2, so.
Exactly. Or get Conqueror 1. Dude, the best player in the world knows all 16 civs, and he got to Conqueror 1. Like last year, he's like, he didn't play ranked at all until everything like basically became the normal distribution. And the fucker did like all of his placement matches and then got to Conqueror 1 in a day.
Holy shit.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he probably just spammed the English.
You're not fucking wrong, though.
I don't know shit about the game besides that you always bitch about the English, which is fair.
There was an update, and every single pro agrees with me that my civ got fucking shafted for no reason.
Hey, man.
So what they
Life
did
isn't
was
fair.
the classic League of Legends thing, where they went to the overpowered thing, they took a hammer, and they just beat the shit out of the civ, but they didn't buff anything else. So the reason why everybody was playing the one build, because everything else is bad. They did not improve on that. They're like, nah, it's fucking fine.
Yeah.
So everyone's like, Ayuvids are kind of in a rough spot right now, and I'm like, I'm still gonna play the Ayuvids. I don't give a fuck.
All right. I changed my answer. That'll get you out of Conk real fast.
I don't like him.
I was just sitting here trying to figure out a good way to make like a you has been joke, and it just never worked out. And then I sent it anyway. So
You sent it, and I'm proud of you.
That was a fine. You could have just sent it right there.
Yeah, it was good, but
yeah, it didn't feel good enough. I don't know.
but yeah.
It would probably
I'm
feel
like-
the same as like you getting conk at the end of your placement match.
Dude, I'm actually upset. That's like
I know, it was
that
funny.
was like if postured properly, that was like maximal damage
Yeah.
to my
I see.
psyche.
Yeah.
Whoops. I'm
And you
sorry.
didn't do it.
I'm sorry.
Well, now I'm immune. I can't even get that hit. Damn.
I felt like we tormented you enough before this began. So.
Oh, that was so tough.
Yeah.
There it is. I'm back.
Ugh. We didn't talk about the English losing last time.
No, we did not. We did not, but it was hilarious.
L's are coming back, baby.
Yeah, that's
Let's go.
L's are coming home.
Bring them else home. Oh man. Did you? I watched it. I watched some of the I watched it, but I read some of the analysis, and everybody's like, yeah, Garrett, what's his name? Hurricane was doing so bad that Gareth Bale pulled him, like, what was it, 30 minutes into the match?
Yeah, it was really early.
This is a dude who's their, like, lead striker and is supposed to be the wonder kid of England. And he was playing so badly in the final that the coach was just like, get the fuck off the field.
Yeah, it was bad. It was rough.
Tough.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they lost in like spectacular fashion too. So like they conceded the first goal, right? And then they like claw their way back, right? They score, right? Their like young kid comes on and like he scores, right? And everybody's like popping off. They're like, we're gonna
That's the guy.
do it. And then in like the 88th minute or something like that,
6 minutes left with
it was-
extra time. And everything,
with extra time, and the Spanish are just like, actually,
They get 2 in?
We got it. They get their
This is-
second goal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is the second time they've done this. They did the same thing to the Germans.
Yes. Yeah. The Spanish did the same exact thing to the Germans. Yeah. They lost in like.
Like
It
last
was
3
the same
minutes.
scoreline too.
Yeah.
It was 2-1.
But yeah, it was the Spanish team was really fucking.
They
good.
were they were
Really
stacked.
fucking
Fuck,
good.
that's true.
They have like a kid who's like 16 on their team. I think.
Oh my god.
And
yeah,
and
that's right,
according
yeah.
to German laws, he can't play the full match because
Good
like,
thing he's Spanish.
yeah. Well, they were playing in
They
Germany.
were playing in Germany.
Oh.
So what happened was he could only play like I think 30 minutes total.
Sorry, I just imagine the Germans always like adjusting the age range of like, actually your kid is what? He's 17.
How
Yeah,
tall?
yeah.
How tall?
Yeah.
No.
You must be this tall to play.
You can't ride.
Must be 17 and 5'2" at least, and
Damn, that's crazy. I mean, I don't know if this kid is just I don't know, just
He's
doesn't
cracked.
he doesn't
Yeah,
no,
like.
he's cracked.
Well, I'm imagining like the pressure, right? Like maybe he just doesn't recognize the
Okay.
oh,
full
he's got
his
skill.
ice
brain
in
is
his veins,
deleted.
dude.
Oh,
He's
nice.
got ice in them
I
veins.
see.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, his brain is fucking deleted.
Holy
That kid's
shit.
gonna be such a prick. I can tell.
Yeah.
Like he's so famous already.
Oh god.
Yeah, the meme train has left the station on that one for sure.
my
Yeah.
God.
Like imagine you're 16 and like you're the best. I don't know. Flute player.
Damn, that got really sad really fast.
Normal kid still, right? Like normal kid. If
But now you're
really-
bullied even harder.
Exactly. Or if you're a good violin player, you become Ben Shapiro. So
Well, you
Or if
missed
you're a good
you missed
artist.
the key
Oh.
ingredient of like having a failed Hollywood script, though.
we're just in LA. Everybody has a fucking failed Hollywood script
yeah.
here.
You really had to hit him with the flute, man. Woodwind players get no love.
And it should stay that way.
How's the flute objectively funny?
Flautist.
Yeah,
That shit's funny.
You're a
That
flautist.
shit's that shit's
actually
funny.
pretty good, man. But you could have gone with like the piccolo.
The sax
What the fuck
even.
is a piccolo?
It's
Piccolo is
No.
a
It's just a
character
smaller
from the anime Dragon Ball Z.
Dog is just a smaller flute.
So it's a smaller. It's such an obscure flute that I don't even know it exists.
Well,
But-
why would wait? I don't even think. Wait, what? That's not correct.
Yeah, piccolo's a smaller flute.
Wait, I
It's more
thought.
high pitched.
Well, okay, I know it's pretty high pitched, but I'm pretty sure it's. I would say it's like more similar to clarinet, right? No. Wait,
No,
what?
I think
Am I
you might be
crazy?
thinking of an oboe.
Oboe. Oh shit, I might be thinking of an oboe.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't even
Every
get my
oboe player I
woodwinds
know is an
correct.
asshole.
Hmm?
Every oboe player I know is an asshole.
What oboe
I
players do you
only know like one
I
oboe
don't.
player, and we did not vibe, so
Yeah.
I kind of might check out. Yeah.
If you play the oboe, you got bad vibes.
Oh shit! Gotta go pack up my oboe, I guess. Damn.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna hit him with the double reed. You got to go for the
No,
bassoon.
I was a shitty clarinet player. Damn.
Which one was the clarinet? I know
no,
nothing.
clarinet
about
players are fucking sick.
No, I like the clarinet. It's a.
I mean,
like
they get
thinking
to
back on it.
emerald in 20 games.
Yeah, god damn.
Oh my god, I fucking hate myself. I fucking hate myself. Okay. Yes, the clarinet is pretty cool. It is. I'm trying to think about how to explain this. It's got like kind of like weird, like clover or like clef shaped like buttons on like towards the
Okay.
bottom side. It's like a black. It's like mostly black,
Yes.
and then the buttons
Oh,
are
I
like
know
silver.
it. Yes, I know it. I know it. I
Yeah,
know
yeah,
it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a pretty sick instrument.
Mhm.
There was
I
very
was
little
just
to
really
no
mad.
music in Dubai, so I don't know any of these things.
That's fair.
I'm a band
God.
kid. So.
Yeah. Went to band camp.
Not like official band camp in like, like you would imagine band camp is like, oh, you like go out to some place and you like camp out there and you do band shit.
I've
But,
never.
like,
Okay, so sorry. I've never heard of band camp until very recently. Like, why would you? I don't. Like, I think for like Boy Scouts or something, it makes sense because there's already like outdoor stuff like associated with it. But like your instrument's just like there. Like, why are you going out?
yeah, I don't get that.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
get that. Yeah, so I never went to like a thing that would do that,
I see.
right? But we did like band camp, which is like 2 weeks before school began in the fall. You would just show up to do band for like 6 hours a day.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
6 hours a
Yeah,
day.
yeah, that was marching band camp. Specifically.
Oh yeah,
we were
marching
just,
band.
we were just
Marching
out
band
there
makes sense.
marching,
Dude, yeah.
playing, marching.
One of my friends, he's the guy who marches out front.
Yeah, drum major. I was drum major. Yeah.
He's an even bigger nerd than we thought.
Look at where we are right now.
Are you good at the thing?
No twirling really.
Oh, dude, this
Yeah,
dude
no.
like fucking does them all.
That'd be sick.
Like the hitting on the
That'd be
ground
awesome,
and
yeah.
grabbing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The little batons and stuff.
It's
That's
so
just-
fucking cool.
Yeah, no, I didn't do that, but
I love him.
I've never. My school never had a marching band. It was too small. So that shit's really cool to watch, though. Goddamn.
it's
You
fun.
can thank the Turks for that. Janissaries made them.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Janissaries had the first marching bands.
Right on.
Yeah. They made those European Christian boys march after converting them to Islam.
How it could have been. Damn.
We were this close to a perfect society.
Exactly. We were so close. You just gotta, you go to the Balkans, you find yourself your biggest, strongest boy, you enslave him, you convert him to Islam, and you make him a soldier. And then he can work himself back to freedom while marching and singing music.
Imperialism under Islam goes hard.
Yeah, the Turks, man. So I one of my favorite little factoids about this. So the Janissaries were like infantry, and they were all slaves. They were like slave soldiers. They were ex-Christians. They were taken as tax, and then they were converted to Islam. They were made to marry a wife, and then after their service, they're free and they get land. But there was another group of people who were in the military called the Sipahi, and the Sipahi were not Europeans or like not slave soldiers. They were like usually like professionally trained soldiers. A lot of them were like Arabs or Turks, and like a lot of them were rich kids, and they fucking hated the Janissaries. So what they would do is they would have opposing band, and they would literally have band camp offs.
Oh my
And
god.
like they would have
That's so
marching,
sick.
yeah, and then they would also like basically go into battle and try to outdo each other to impress the Sultan and all of these things.
Oh my
And it's so
god.
cool.
Dude. Holy shit. Camp Rock, but it's set in 1000 BC.
For real.
That's fucking crazy.
You're outside of the gates of Vienna and you just hear two fucking crazy bands out there.
Joe Jonas trying to impress the Sultan. Damn.
I think this is just drumline.
Yeah, basically. Like they would have these massive things apparently, and it was interesting. Like they had like whole songs about each other, like about how they hated each other.
That's so sick.
Damn.
I love that.
This is my favorite thing is when his son was in Croatia, the streamer, and apparently he was like every time I was in the car, I see this jacked 7 foot tall Croatian man, and I asked, "Do you play basketball?" And he goes, "No, I play handball." And his son's like, "I think my epigenetic Turk memories are I should steal him and bring him back to the U.S. and force him to play basketball."
Yeah. That's a fucking crazy thing to say.
See, this
Yes,
doesn't-
imperialism is genetic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
this
get in the
doesn't-
car.
This doesn't surprise me because Hassan's been talking about stealing me and making me brew beer for him for like 2 years.
Okay, so
now.
there is deep epigenetic memories I can feel whenever I'm around Patrick. Whenever we're doing the row machine, I can feel like I feel like all of a sudden I smell the North Sea. I can taste the salt in my mouth, and it's like summertime. And then and then all of a sudden I see like a little island form. Well, and then out there I see a man who looks like Patrick, who has a bald. Of course, he shaved the top of his head because he's a monk.
Absolutely, I'm a monk. Yeah.
And I know that man can brew me the best fucking dark beer I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Brother is confusing his dehydration for imperialism. Like, I don't understand. That's, like, get some water, my guy. Holy shit. Jesus Christ.
It's okay. I'll pick out a really good wife for him. You'll have a great time.
Appreciate it.
Oh my god.
Be my most prized possession, Patrick. I would never sell you.
Jesus Christ.
Where else am I gonna get that good gold wheat beer?
Send help as fast as you can.
For real.
As fast as you can. Yeah, I'm like trying to dig into my deepest memories, and I just don't have any of that epigenetic.
You never have
like,
epigenetic memory. You never just like see something and you're like, "Fuck, no."
Yeah, I'm trying real hard. Like, I just can't. I can't like summon anything forward.
No, it's like whenever you give me I think I have sometimes the opposite. Like I can't do Lego because there's like an instruction manual, and I want nothing more than to throw I can't do it. I don't give a shit. If you give me I don't like Lego because of that. I hate having to follow instructions. And this is like the inverse of epigenetic memories because I'm German. I feel like I'm rejecting that. It's the Arab side of me going, get the fuck away.
Which is it? Which is it for you? I'm so confused.
It depends. It's like you got to give me a situation, and and it happens. Like who knows?
So, Hazan, you can attribute these characteristics to like yourself. You know, you don't have to trace it back to.
No. Allah has already determined everything about me. Will.
Yeah. All right. That's fair. Yeah, I'm sure the Germans also agree that Allah has everything.
Allah
to
has.
say. They famously love.
I mean, if you listen to the right wing party, then Germany has already been taken over by Islamists.
Oh hell yeah, brother!
Damn, that happened in France too. That's crazy.
One doner kebab, please.
They tried to ban the doner kebab.
Why?
I'm fucking sorry. What?
Yeah, the AfD, the Nazis in Germany. They tried to ban the doner kebab.
Did they not have fucking tongues?
According to them, it is taking away business from real Germans.
Oh my
so,
fucking god!
So
dude.
real and based.
Yeah.
The messaging never changes.
Yeah. What is America's like? I'm trying to think of like what is America's doner kebab? Like, you come here, it's just like.
I mean, anything that isn't just like strictly white people food purely. I feel like it's just
like Germany has that too. Like there's like a bunch of different immigrant groups. Like I guess it would be like a burrito.
There's a lot of.
Yeah, it depends on where in the South.
Yeah.
But I feel like
America's
West
too
South.
big.
It is, but like I feel like Mexican food in California especially, probably gets a lot of flack, or like I don't know. Like it's not like black people food get flack in like the Bible Belt because like that is like Bible Belt food. So I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I'm like you land. You're like, who are your immigrants here? Yeah, I feel like here it's generally like Mexican food. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
So
imagine there's like a party. It's just like we have to ban Mexican food. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Ugh.
I mean, like, I don't know. Given the messaging at this convention, I wouldn't be super surprised. Some people might want to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure like people legitimately believe that like your random like Mexican takeout or like Chinese takeout place down the street is stealing good American business.
That's fucking crazy.
Like I don't know. Like
yeah.
I'm trying to think, but like this angle has existed for a while. Our boy Reagan.
Hashtag boy Reagan.
Yeah, I mean, like I think it was like a tactical move to like rename weed to like marijuana, right? To like make it seem like more outside and like scary. So like I don't know, it's like not super hard to believe that like this restaurant that gives out fire burritos is actually taking business away from a good old hardworking white man.
Yeah, same with like the crack thing, right? Like crack cocaine.
Yeah.
Name crack. Fucking crazy.
Yeah. Fucked up.
But yeah,
Anyway, Hulk Hogan for president, guys. Oh yeah, brother.
dude, he got a kissy from Trump.
I wish that were me. Damn.
Right?
I get it. I can't even say that. It's just too hard.
Kiss from a man saved by God.
Dude.
Kissed by an angel.
An angel came down and moved his head. He moved his head and then had him shoot an innocent bystander behind
Dude.
him.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. He's just like Van Gogh for real.
He's just
Damn.
like Van Gogh for real.
Damn.
Dude, the little paper thing that he has on his ear is so fucking funny.
It's so excessive.
It's so funny. I mean, like, okay, to
So
be fair,
excessive.
what the I don't even want to know what it looks like under there. His ear is probably gone. Like,
I
the
don't
top
know.
part of the ear is probably gone.
I don't know. But you
Looks
don't
like a fucking dog chewed on it.
I saw a great tweet that said when you buy a pillow from
Yeah, from
Timo.
Timu.
Yeah, Timu.
Oh shit.
Mike Lindell eating his fucking heart out right now.
Sorry guys, we put too many bricks in that one. We're gonna have to recall.
Shave off some lead in there. Dude, was it was Timu, right? Who has like crazy high levels of lead in their clothes?
Oh, is that what it is?
I think so.
Man, I don't know. I just
Dude.
know they're giving out fucking like $1 switches or some bullshit like that. So
Yeah, because I'm obsessed with motorcycles. It's the summer. I immediately become obsessed with motorcycles.
you didn't get the motorcycle from Timu, did you?
No, but there was an ad on I got on X, the Everything app,
Oh, I love that
for
place.
Timu.
The everything app.
And when I clicked on it, it said motorcycle, some Asian company that Chinese company I've never seen. And then I read it's called Asian Motor Special. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then I looked at the engine,
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
shit you
yeah.
not, the engine was about yay big. Like,
God
Yeah. No. This is true.
yeah.
It's lightweight.
I always say give him the Asian Motor Special, and they know exactly what to do.
but it gets worse somehow. The motorcycle was like being sold for $600, and then they're like, if you buy it, they'll give it to you for 50% off. So it's a $300
Wait,
motorcycle. I don't want to be on that.
Okay, you should totally buy it.
How does Asian Motor Special do it?
You wheel it in like to this room here, and I go like, yeah, that's definitely just a tricycle, my guy.
You pull like a cord, it sounds like a lawnmower.
I think lawnmowers have bigger engines.
Yeah, it was
actually.
fucking crazy. It was like the displacement. I looked it up and it was like it's the size of my fist or something. Like, no
yeah.
fucking way.
They optimize for weight, Hassan.
Oh yeah, brother.
Because I know that Amazon has this thing. There's like an influx of like these really weird brands from
Fake
China
ass
that you
brands,
can
yeah.
buy their motorcycles. And there's a guy who like buys them and reviews them. And occasionally they're like decent. They're like, these are fine. Like for whatever you paid for, it's fine. The only problem is every time he buys one, it's just like there's no warranty on it. You don't really get a pink slip, so you cannot really register it. If you call the company for customer support, he's like, he recorded a call once, and like this American answered with like a deep Southern drawl.
Hell yeah.
And then he's like, well, he tells him what's wrong, and the guy's like, okay, I'll get the repair order in. 4 months have passed. Nothing has happened. It's awesome.
That's great.
You should get it.
Yeah.
Don't write it though. Just get it.
No, just have it on, like, could be part of the set. You're like, this is from Asian Motor Special. Please.
Oh god,
Oh, man.
it's gonna be some tough group meetings.
You just leave it in here permanently. I mean, you could drive it out at your own fucking risk. There's one more thing that I want to talk about. It's a super tiny thing, but apparently, like, on Temu and on eBay, have you seen you can buy these, like, negative ion things, and it's just like a block of thorium?
Dude.
Sorry, what?
Dude.
Yeah. So they were even on Amazon, but there's this YouTube channel where he buys these and like goes through them to look at like what the fuck is this, and the one that he got removed from Amazon, literally what you would get is like a wristband that you would like, it's like one of those strap-on wristbands, and apparently it was supposed to help you with negative ions and do all these things, and all it was is like it was thorium powder
Holy shit.
in the wristband.
That's so sick.
Wrap that shit on there, and like it was so bad that the Geiger counter made the extreme beeping noise, and then he put it in a gas chamber, like one of those cloud chambers.
Yeah.
It
It's
was
just going.
fucking. You
That's
could see
so
like
good.
straight up
You have
alpha
to send me-
particles. Like it was.
You have to
spinning.
send me this. That is
It's
so
fucking
awesome.
crazy. And then there's like a bunch of other
Holy
ones
shit.
where you're supposed to put them by your balls and like
yeah.
all of this stuff, and they're all just like thorium. You just, like-
I know several people who are not going to be upset about not having a sample.
Yeah,
ever
yeah, I know.
anymore.
I what I really wanted to do was to like. I almost wanted to buy one and just give it to Randy. I'm like, not Randy, Ricky. I'm like, here's the
Oh
thorium.
my god.
Dude, don't.
we can't air this now.
You're gonna fuck up his actual like decimeter.
Oh.
No, I'm
samples.
not gonna do it. It's fucking dangerous. I don't want to kill the guy.
Yeah, it's just like I'm imagining you in a full ass hazmat suit and you just handed it.
Hey man, have this.
I just throw it in the lab and close it.
Oh my god.
But it was on Amazon for like a really long time, and then he did the video, and I think the energy Department of Energy got in touch with him, and they're like, "Thank you for like finding this. What the fuck?" And they like got in touch with Amazon, and everybody got in touch, and like they pulled it off the shelves, and they're trying to sue the company. But like they've been trying to find the company in the first place, but it's like a shell within a shell organization in the Philippines, and they're like, "Who the fuck are these people?"
Yeah. No, that shit's scary.
It's bad. They
Yeah.
don't even know where they got the thorium from. That's the fucked up part. Like the energy department was like, "How did you get the thorium in the first place?" Like,
We want to know for a reason.
Yeah. So that was the main thing of the guy we're asking, like, how did they get the fucking thorium? Because it wasn't like the run of the mill thorium you can get like from rocks. It was like this shit that was waste.
Good God,
Because it was super radioactive.
that's great.
Yeah, I'll find the YouTube video, and I can put like a link in the description if you want to see it too. But it's really, really funny. Well, the guy is really funny about it because like he just goes, "Yeah, and like I have this Geiger counter," and it goes, it's so bad.
Oh, so it's working.
Yeah, he nicknamed it negative ion detector and like everything. Like he rebranded the
Oh,
Geiger
that's so
counter.
sick.
Oh, but yeah.
Hell yeah.
On that note.
Our new wristband merch is coming out, so
That's
no reason.
Definitely not thorium.
It glows
That
green
could
in
be
the dark.
That would actually go so hard. All right.
All right.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Have a good one.